Good morning, students. In previous class or in offline class, we study about optical instruments. We study about optical instruments. What is optical instrument? So, if a object is very small or if a object is very far from us, so it's look like very small. So, instrument that is used to form a large image of very small object, or that is used to form large image of the object that is far from us is called optical instrument. There are two types of optical instruments, that are microscope and the second is telescope. First is microscope and second is telescope. After that we study about angular magnification. Angular magnification or magnifying power of lens. The magnifying power of optical instruments. About this we study in our previous class. What is angular magnification? It is represented by small m, and it is the formula of angular magnification is beta upon me alpha. Means the ratio of angles subtended by the image at the eye and angle subtended by the object at the eye is called angular magnification, that is represented by small m, and the formula is beta upon me alpha. Beta means angle subtended by the image at the eye upon me angle subtended by the object at the eye. This is the formula of angular magnification. After that we study about microscope. What is microscope? So a optical instrument that is used to form a large image of very small object, that is microscope. Microscope is also two types. First is simple microscope. Simple microscope. And the second is compound microscope. First is simple microscope and the second is compound microscope. Simple microscope is also called magnifying lens. Is also called magnifying lens. Means simple microscope or magnifying lens is equal or is same. Today we study about simple microscope or magnifying lens. So what is a simple microscope or what is a magnifying lens? So today our topic is simple microscope or magnifying lens. A simple microscope have only one convex lens, and if a microscope have more than one convex lens, then it is called compound microscope. If a microscope have only one convex lens, then it is called single microscope. Today we study about the magnifying power of the simple microscope or the angular magnification of the simple microscope. At first we assume the object is put on the minimum distance of clear vision. Let us consider we have a object PQ. Here this is the object PQ that is put at the minimum distance of clear vision, that is represented by small d. This is the angle alpha that is subtended at the eye by the object, because we represent the angle subtended by the object at the eye is alpha. After that we see the object that is very small PQ by the magnifying lens or by the simple microscope. Let us consider we have a simple microscope or magnifying lens in which a convex lens, that is this. This is a convex lens. This is the main axis. Here this is the optical center of the lens. This is lens L. Here this is the focus, first focus of the lens, convex lens, and here first center of curvature of the convex lens. At this side this is the second focus of lens, or here this is the second center of curvature of lens. We assume the object that is very small is situated between first focus and optical center. This is P and this is Q. A light ray is incident at the object to parallel to the main axis. This is a light ray that is parallel to the main axis and that is incident at the object PQ that is very small. When a light ray incident parallel to the main axis, after refraction it incident or it cut the focus at the main axis. So this is the parallel line that cut at the focus after refraction. Another light ray that is incident at the optical center. A light ray that is incident on the optical center. After refraction, it cannot changes its path. Means after refraction, the path of the light ray is similar or equal to the path of the light ray before refraction. So, if we increase the light rays in the forward direction, then the gap between the light rays are increases, means both light rays are not cut each other in the forward direction. So we increase the light rays in the backward direction. In the backward direction, both light rays are cutted at a point, that is P dash Q dash. The point at which the refracted light rays are cut each other. At this point, image is formed. Here, image is represented by dotted line, means the image is erect. The image is erect, and those image that is erect is also virtual. So the image is virtual. The image is erect and the image is virtual, and the image is large in the size. So because this is the object PQ and this is the image P dash Q dash, so this image is bigger in size than object PQ. Here we have to calculate the angular magnification. So we know that angular, let us consider this is point O. This is diagram first and this is diagram second. Angular magnification. M equals to angle subtended by the image at the eye upon में angle subtended by the object at the eye. We look the image at this point. So let us consider this is the angle beta or angle subtended by the object P dash Q dash at the eye, that is beta, and here the angle alpha that is subtended by the by the object at the eye. So M equals to बीटा अपॉन में अल्फा, बीटा अपॉन में अल्फा. इक्वेशन नंबर फर्स्ट. In diagram first, we have to calculate tan alpha. Tan alpha equals to L upon में A और P upon में B, means perpendicular upon में base. Tan alpha equals to perpendicular upon में base. Here the perpendicular is PQ, so PQ upon में base, base equals to OP. OP. So PQ upon में D, because the length of OP is D. So tan alpha equals to PQ upon में D. If alpha is very small, then if the theta or if the angle is small, then tan theta or tan alpha is equals to alpha. If the angle is small, then sin theta equals to theta, cos theta equals to 1, and tan theta also equals to theta. So tan alpha is equals to alpha. So alpha equals to PQ upon में. Equation number second. In diagram second, this is the angle beta. This is the distance. This is the distance between object and optical center, and it is called object distance, that is represented by U. This is the distance between object image and optical center, and this is called image distance, that is represented by V. In diagram second, we have to calculate tan beta. Tan beta equals also equals to perpendicular upon में base. We have two triangles. First is P dash Q dash O, this triangle, and the second triangle is P Q O. So we take here the second triangle P Q O. In second triangle P Q O, what is the perpendicular? This P Q, this is the perpendicular, and what is the base? a side at which the angle is made is called side base. So here beta angle is made at the OP side of the triangle. So OP is the base of the triangle. Here tan beta equals to perpendicular PQ upon में OP. The distance of OP equals to U. So tan beta equals to PQ upon में U. If beta is small, very small. If beta is small, then tan beta is equals to beta. Then tan beta is equals to beta here. So beta equals to PQ upon में. Give them equation number 3rd. We calculate the value of alpha and we also calculate the value of beta. In equation first, n equals to beta upon में alpha. So we put the value of alpha and we also put the value of beta in equation first. So put the value of equation first, equation second and third in equation first. Put the value of equation second means alpha and equation third means beta in equation first. So n equals to, what is the value of beta? The value of beta is PQ upon में U. And what is the value of alpha? So this is PQ upon में D. In this condition, first is multiplied by fourth and second is multiplied by third. PQ and PQ both are cancelled. So M equals to D upon में. This is the formula of angular magnification of a simple magnifier or simple microscope or magnifying lens. We apply here sign convention. So from sign convention, M equals to, what is the sign of D? Let us consider this is the origin. This is the origin and this side distance from the origin is negative and this side distance from the origin is positive. So this side distance is positive and this side distance is negative. Here this is the distance at this side. So D is negative. Upon में U. U is also in that side. Then this is also negative. Negative, negative cancel. So M equals to D upon में U. This is the formula of angular magnification of a simple microscope. Here we apply two conditions. So the first condition is the first case first. Give them equation number 4. This is equation 4. Case first. If the image formed at the minimum distance of clear vision, the image formed at the minimum distance of clear vision means the image distance is equals to d. Because the image distance is v, we represent the image distance by v, and here the image formed at the minimum distance of clear vision, that is represented by d. So v equals to d. From lens formula, what is lens formula? That is 1 upon may v minus 1 upon may u equals to 1 upon may f. This is the lens formula. Here v equals to d. So v 1 upon may d minus 1 upon may u equals to 1 upon may f. We apply sign convention. So from sign convention, the distance, minimum distance of clear vision is negative. So 1 upon may d equals to, this is minus. Next, minus. The object distance is always negative. So this is also negative, equals to the focal length of a lens is always positive. So this is 1 upon may f plus. So here 1 upon minus d plus minus minus plus 1 upon may u equals to 1 upon may f. Here 1 upon may u equals to 1 upon may f plus may 1 upon may. The value of 1 upon may u equals to 1 upon may f plus may 1 upon may t. Here this is equation 4 where m equals to d upon may u. So put the value in equation 4. And what is equation 4? That is m equals to d upon may u. Here m equals to d upon may u means the value of 1 upon may u equals to 1 upon may u, no, 1 upon may f plus may 1 upon may t. D multiply by both, so we multiply d by both. So d upon may f plus d upon may t. D से d, m equals to 1 plus may d upon may f. This is the formula of angular magnification if the image is formed at the minimum distance of clear vision. This is our first case of simple microscope. After that we study about our second case of simple microscope. The second case is if the image formed at infinity, means the image formed at infinity. When the image formed at infinity, when the object put at the focus point, because if the object put at the focus point, then the image formed at infinity. Here our second case is if the image formed at infinity. So case second, if the image formed at infinity, so v equals to infinity. V equals to infinity. From lens formula, 1 upon may v minus 1 upon may u equals to 1 upon may f. V equals to infinity minus 1 upon may u equals to 1 upon may f. We apply here sign convention. So from sign convention, one upon may infinity minus the object distance is always negative for the lens, so u is negative, and the focal length for the lens is always positive. 1 upon infinity equals to 0, negative into negative equals to positive, 1 upon में u equals to 1 upon में f. We calculate the value of u equals to f, means the value of u equals to focal length. We put the value of u or the value of object distance at equation 4. So from equation 4, m equals to d upon में u. Here the value of u equals to f, so m equals to d upon me. This is the formula of angular magnification when the image formed at infinity. Our topic simple microscope is completed. In our next class we study about compound microscope. What is the difference between simple microscope and compound microscope? If one lens is used in a microscope, then it is called simple microscope. Or if more than one lenses are used in a microscope, then it is called compound microscope. Why use compound microscope at the place of simple microscope? We use compound microscope at the place of simple microscope because the image formed by compound microscope is much magnified than simple microscope. Means the image formed by simple microscope is magnifying, but it is not much magnifying than compound magnification, compound microscope. So if we want the more magnified or much magnified image by a small object, then we use compound microscope at the distance of simple microscope. Thank you. We study about compound microscope in our next class. Thank you.